Hello guys, and we are back for the Champions League live draw. We do apologise, we had a technical issue. My internet just completely got took down, so I do apologise for that. We are back up and running. Give us 2 minutes guys and we will get tonight's live match underway in the Champions League final between Seazon and T90 Futbol. Okay guys, we can tell that kickoff is in 5 minutes time. We had to delay it due to obviously someone kicking me offline. I had to reboot everything, get back on as quickly as possible. So we do apologise for that. We are trying to get the numbers back up. It was crazy before. We had around 800 live, which was our record. We do appreciate everyone who jumped in to get those numbers. We are promoting it as quickly as possible, so we can get as many numbers as the Champions League final. 2 esports giants.
You already know what happens when we link up. Let's go. Yeah, I got the juice. Yeah, I got the juice.
Okay guys, 5 minutes time till kickoff. Let's go over the lineups again for tonight between Seazon and T90. In goal for Seazon today is Sammy. Left back they have Danny. Right back Crudo, and 2 centre halves they have Donut and Ed. CDM they have Sean. 2 centre mid, Jinx and Benny. At centre attack midfield player they have Al. And 2 strikers, Young Keeper and Shells. For T90 they are playing the 3-5-2 formation. In goal they have Z Gems. 3 centre halves, J Banks, Chazity and R Galbraith. 2 CDMs sitting for T90 is Manpreet and S Freeman. Right mid they have Tyra and Ryan. Left mid they have Ray, Cam, Fraser Cov, and 2 strikers they have Fordyce and XG English. As you can see on the screen now, here is Seazon's last 5 games in the competition. Seazon beat Old Port 8-1 in the round of 64. Round of 32 they beat Hex and Joga Benito 2-1. Round of 16 they beat SV Bagbulsberg 1-0. In the quarter-final beat Club Italy 1-0. And in the semi-final beat Wolves FC in 2 legs 4-3. For T90 Futbol, the way they got to the final, they beat Thunder Out in the round of 64. In round of 32 they beat BMAs. Round of 16 they beat Sevilla FC 5-0. Quarterfinals beat Blaze Leaguers 2-0. And in the semi-final beat Italian Giants FC Bordelona 2-1. Okay guys, we are just getting ready for kickoff between Seazon and T90 for the Champions League final. The winner will receive £1,500 tonight, with the runner-up getting £250. So both teams will walk away with a little and a lot cash prize. Who do you guys think is going to win? Comment in the comment section below so I can see what your predictions are. Okay guys, we are just trying to find a stream for the match between, one second, this is this. It looks like they are live now and they are ready for kickoff. We have 121 live for this Champions League final. We do apologise, earlier it was on a big number that we haven't received before, which was 800 live, and yeah, we got kicked off, and the match will begin literally. Kickoff is due in 2 minutes time. Who's going to win, T90 Futbol or Seazon? I'll be passing you over for live commentary by Chris. He'll be with you shortly, and he will be the commentary for tonight's match between T90 and Seazon. Let me take a look at some of the comments on who you guys think is going to win. Just to make you all aware that this final is one leg. I know on previous competitions we've had 2 legs based on the region both teams are from, but as both of these teams are from the UK, it will be 1 leg. It will go to extra time and penalties if it remains 0-0 or as a draw after 90 minutes. So let's take a look at the comment section. We have Leon McIlroy thinks Seazon will win 5-2. That's quite a big result. We did a poll earlier on Facebook. 82% predicted Seazon to win this Champions League final. They have won in the past. Can they retain the Champions League again? We have equality. It is 1 game. With Scott Whitehouse thinks the score will be 2-1. Now that's a bit more what I would say. 2-1 to either T90 or 2-1 to Seazon. That 5-2 prediction, that's quite high. We have Brandon Jones who thinks Seazon will win 4-2. We have Mats De Vries, I think it's how you pronounce it. He predicts T90 to win 3-2. We have Joshua Lewis, he thinks it'll be 3-2 to Seazon. Let's see what happens now, guys. Okay, they are getting into the match, and I will pass you over to Chris for tonight's live commentary. Okay guys, it looks like kickoff is ready now. We do appreciate you guys waiting 45 minutes for this game if you joined the stream at 9, which then got kicked off, and then we had to redo the stream. Yeah, so here we are live, T90 Futbol taking on Seazon for tonight's Champions League live final. I will pass you over to Chris for tonight's live commentary.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this VPG Champions League final. Much anticipated between Seazon in the black and... I'm doing very well here. T90 in the black and orange and Seazon in the white. It should make for a very interesting tactical battle here. We've talked about this a few times previously on coverage. It's the battle of the narrow 4-1-2-1-2 and the wide 3-5-2. I think everyone's got Seazon pinned down as favourites, but you just never know on the big day, although they do have the benefit of having a lot of recent experience of important games. What have you? Oh, we're going to have to restart there, unfortunately. But these things happen. Everyone wants to make sure that they've got their full team and a good connection for such an important match.
Oh, shit. My bad. I was just checking the stream was okay. I don't want to get kicked off again. But yeah, we do apologise, guys. Didn't get into the match, but it looked like they had one leg out. And in a final, you don't want to play the final with 10 players. So they did the safe card, and they quit the game, ready to restart now. So Chris, obviously you've had a look at both teams throughout this competition. What are your predictions for tonight's match? Do you think you'll agree with most of what the poll said? 82%, I think it was. You agreed Seazon would win, or would you think T90 being the underdogs don't have that much pressure? Who will?
It is difficult to call. I think Seazon are bound to be favourites because of their pedigree and what have you, and the difference in division. But T90's form has been really quite strong so far this season. And as I say, if they can play this one tactically quite right, then they've definitely got a shot. If they can get wide and around Seazon with their narrow block in defence, all they have to do is create one chance and then put Seazon under pressure. I would put it more at 60-40 in Season's favour. I would expect them to win, but we can't write off T90 here. I think they've got a lot of quality about them.
Most definitely, yeah. I don't know. For my prediction, I think, well, I hope it goes to extra time and penalties. There's nothing better than a final
drama
to be in penalties. But yeah, let's try attempt number 2. And hopefully all players do get into the game this time. We have a few predictions here. We have a few teams that think T90 are going to win, but majority are with Seazon.
Well, here we go. And here for the second time, we get underway between Seazon and T90. The same exact start there with a long ball over towards the right-hand side. T90 in the black and orange, going from left to right, and Seazon in the white there. It's there's a lot of key battles to be had all over this pitch tonight, in my opinion. If T90 are going to stand a chance here of scooping up the massive prize on offer, I think that Manpreet and S. Freeman at DM in those spots there have to do a fantastic job to try and keep the attacking midfield quiet of Seazon. Space here on the wing again, but well stepped up to intercept. Opportunity here for the long ball on the counter on the right-hand side. It's wonderfully found. Can they get men into the middle, or is this going to be cut back inside? It is. Billy there. Tries to get the pass off. Maybe the shot was on the left foot, but these guys know better. I'm not going to call them out on that. These guys are very much top of the game. Passing around here at the back. Well found on that left-hand side. Cute drag back into the middle of the pitch. There's the sort of tackle that we need in this game for T90 to stand a chance of holding on. And I think that the game plan should be here for T90 to just try not to concede early, keep themselves in the game, and then use their width. So that could mean that the wingers, maintain some stamina as much as possible and try and get them on the break, going around the outside, because through this middle, I don't think there's much getting through Season, really. They don't make sloppy mistakes. It's a lovely ball out onto the left there, just what I'm talking about. Can they get a cross in? Oh, it's a lovely flick up. Trying to get onto the highlight reel for the final, but here we go, more space again. And headed clear out for a corner, quickly taken towards the front post. Lots of pressure being added on here at the moment by T90 from the set piece. Well challenged. Can he squirm the ball away? Defender heads that one out. Dominating physicality there. Showing through. Tries to turn on the ball, and T90 are definitely hot on their heels. Trying to make an impression in the early stages of this final. Everyone writing them off as underdogs. They're here to prove that they're not here to make up the numbers. Another chance blocked. Well. Definitely so far, T90 having the better of the opening exchanges, but there's space possibly here for Season to work into the channel, but it's turned back and passed inside instead. The pressure is on again from those defensive midfielders. They are going to be so key in this match. Good challenge, but it squirms through, and great strength shown as the ball is played out wonderfully. Space on the left, but it's worked back inside. Lovely possession play at the moment from T90. A lot less direct than I expected them to be honest, and it's working. As long as they keep on working it wide and then inside and keeping the defensive line honest of Season, then that'll be key to any success they can have. Lovely turn. Can he do anything with this? Cut inside. Trying to find the striker there with the pass, but the defender read it well and held his position. Season with an opportunity to counter. The long ball is on the right-hand side, but doesn't have the chance to break free. Well worked out there. T90 ploughing forward. The space on the right on the overlap. It's a great track back there and a good challenge. Well kept in again, and T90 do get there first. They'll be relieved at that. The long ball is played. Wonderful use of space there, getting the right mid forward. Space is opening up for these long ball counter-attacks at all times for Season. I think they probably want to be playing some more exotic football, but there's a lot to be said for being effective. And they've shown over many seasons now that that's definitely what they are. Well worked again onto the left-hand side for T90. This is brave stuff from them, really, considering the reputation of the opposition. They would have known before this game that they were underdogs and that everyone would see them as that. Whereas Season are really having to dig in here and fight off. Courageous efforts from T90 so far. Only thing on is the long ball, but they are good at it, Season. So nearly space on that left-hand side. And it's a bit sloppy there. Good tackle in the end, rescues it, but it's still a Season throw-in. Given away. Good dribbling on that right-hand side. Lovely looped ball over to the left. Can he get it out from under his feet? No, he doesn't quite have the balance there to shimmy around the defender. The goalkeeper's come out. Confident play and chests it out for a throw-in. Probably taken quickly here, considering how far out the goalkeeper is. But Season going again. Good challenge. Good recycling of possession by T90. Really getting into the faces of Season and stopping them playing the way that they want to. Long ball out from the goalkeeper. And T90 putting in the robust challenges. Season trying to find their rhythm. It's threaded through into the middle. That could have gone anywhere, but instead T90 get the ball away with the long ball. Collected well by Marcel in the middle of defence there from Season. So it's quite interesting to kind of work out the atmosphere of this game. I mean, cup finals generally can be nerve-wracking, let alone when there's so much on the line. A wonderful thing for pro clubs, in my opinion, to get teams fighting for such big stakes. So Nice dribble down the left there, but it's running down a blind corridor, really, as we're approaching half-time. Do T90 have an opportunity in them? Passed out to the right. It needs to come inside quickly if there is going to be a chance made. Ariza gets the ball out long. Ooh, Shells holding it up lovely there. The through ball. Seazon, I think they're running out of time before the whistle, but it's gone to the edge of the area. A good challenge there, and that will be half-time. It is 0-0 currently at the end of the first period between T90 and Seazon in your VPG Champions League final. It's been a very good performance so far from T90, wouldn't you say, Aaron?
Yeah, it's close on both teams in this match. Obviously, it does look like more opportunities are coming for T90 until the final 5 minutes of that match, where Seazon had the break there. But yeah, it's dead close. Hopefully, like I said in the pre-match talk, hopefully it does go to extra time and penalties. There's nothing better than a Champions League final.
You live for the drama.
Most definitely.
It's fascinating at the moment. It's quite apparent that the two forwards for Seazon are very good on the ball, and I anticipate them to be able to make at least one opportunity in this game. But T90 as a whole appear to be coping well under the pressure and putting some pressure down themselves that I think few would have expected pre-match. But here we are underway for the second half of the Champions League final. We're approaching the sort of time when there's got to be a winner. It's this game, as Aaron alluded to, there is the possibility of extra time and penalties in this one. So, plenty of drama. Or at least opportunity for someone to snatch the glory. That's a wonderful ball, well found on the left-hand side. Needs to get this out from under his feet. Lovely turn. Oh, there's no shot there, but it's turned in towards the back post. Headed by the defender, but it's still in possession of T90 on the right-hand side, out to the edge of the box. That's another chipped ball. Tries the acrobatic volley. Can't quite get there, but it is cleared. Only to T90 once more. He's spread it out to the right-hand side, really going for the pressure here. Trying to grab an early goal in this half. Effectively saying, right, we're going to get... I mean, I'm only guessing their game plan here, but I think the plan is to get a goal and then say to Seazon, right, let's see what you can do. They need to get that advantage first, though, because otherwise Seazon may well grow into this game as we expect them to. It's, at the moment, does definitely look like T90 are in the ascendancy. Good interception and a nice ball out. Almost stayed into play, but instead it is a throw-in for Seazon. Lovely ball to the middle. Good challenge. One back, but Manpreet there, showing why I said he would be so important in this game.
T90, they are pressing well. They're not giving Seazon any time on the ball, and not many teams do press Seazon that well. So,
I was going to say, maybe would this be a shock to Seazon? I know it's a Champions League final. You'd expect good opposition, but I can't imagine many teams really go at Seazon this much, even if it's just through respect. So for T90 to be doing this shows a lot of courage.
Most definitely. Obviously, Seazon are aware that T90 are a fantastic team. They know each other from obviously they play together and stuff like that. But
that's a gorgeous ball, and it's on the outside of the box. Good challenge there, forward pressure by the striker, but he can't quite get the ball off to his teammate. I was wondering where that pass was going there at the back, but it is cleared under duress as the ball goes out onto the right-hand side. Ash dribbling through, finds Fordyce. Lovely bit of play there with the through ball into the channel. See, T90 really pinning Seazon in. I've not seen this before from Seazon. I mean, they're doing a very good job of it. I'm just struggling to see where they're going to be able to spring any counter-attack from right now. They're not really getting the ball in midfield. The ball sprayed across to the right-hand side. It's the turn on. He's crowded out in the end. Let's see how quick this pressure is from T90. But the ball is played forward. Can they get a runner off here, Seazon? Oh, they can. But that's well intercepted, and he's done well to turn on the ball there without turning into the on-running attacker. It's a lovely spray out towards the right. He's going to bring this back inside. It's a lovely turn out towards the edge of the box. Oh, it went one man too far, but it's worked out well. Good challenge there. There is an advantage played, though. And the free kick actually goes to T90. Some quick feet there from Seazon, nearly caught T90 off guard. And considering where that was, I know both me and you took a breath there, wondering if there was going to be a penalty, but it went in T90's favour, trying to work it over towards the right-hand side, but instead intercepted and poured forward again onto the opposite flank as Billy does his thing. He's going to run at the defender here. Lovely turn, lovely passing. It is an offside, though. Just wandering out of position. T90 with a chance to catch their breath. They've been pressing all game, and now all of a sudden find Seazon trying to get at them. There's Billy on the ball. He's been key every time I've watched them this season. Shells with a lovely little ball inside, but it is worked out, and the free kick is given after there is no advantage. Dangerous position here. The men for T90 creeping out of the wall to try and mark up the men in front. It's played in front of the wall and dinked over towards Billy on that right side. He's squirmed free. Can he do anything with this? Tries to get the cross in, but it is deflected out for a corner. Goes towards the back post. Well headed out, but it's only on to the edge of the area, still in possession for Seazon. And they get the shot away. Great save. It's the first real save he's had to make. It shows that he's definitely awake there in the T90 goal as the ball is pumped back towards the back post again and acrobatically cleared. That's wonderful. It's just over 10 minutes left in regular time of this Champions League final. Can we get a winner before the full-time whistle? I know Aaron wants extra time and penalties.
Yep, I do.
It's a lovely, lovely long ball. Where's this going? Can the goalkeeper react to that in time? He can. Does well. The long clearance out towards the left-hand side, but that's going straight out of play. We've seen plenty of goalkeepers, especially this week, misjudging them, but such is the quality of this team that that's not going to be happening here. T90 with the throw-in, going long down the wing, but Seazon step across and get the men there to cover the potential attack down the wing. Launched forward over towards the right. If he can keep this in, there may well be something on as he got men in support. Does wonderfully there to flick it over the defender's head. Back into Billy's feet, but he is tackled as the ball is taken up onto the left-hand side by T90. If he'd got past his man there were two men running on the shoulder of the defenders. I think Seazon are definitely committing a bit more in terms of a higher defensive line. They're trying to compete for the ball in midfield more.
Yeah, like in the first half.
Here we go. Sorry, this is pumped through. It's a lovely ball. Good challenge. There's plenty of opportunity there for him to lose the ball or give away a foul in a very dangerous area. He's done a spectacular job. And J Banks there stepping up well, but a little bit too firm for the referee's eyes. Whew, sorry about that, Aaron. I interrupted you there.
It's all right.
We've got, as I say, dangerous free kick here for Seazon.
2 minutes remaining as well.
A goal here, and this one would be over. This goes short, rolls over. Ooh. I don't think the goalkeeper knew much about that, but he's parried it away with the help of his knees. It's gone back towards the back post once again. Squirmed away. Oh, fell very kindly to him in the centre there after the corner. But it is nodded over, and it is still 0-0 here in this Champions League final. Cleared long. And Seazon gather with another long ball up. It's reaching that time now where they're trying to get that last gasp opportunity. Acrobatic through ball there. It's going through the middle to the short strikers. There's the man on the left-hand side there is particularly open for T90, but it's just not being seen right now. So, hoofed up once again, John Smith's-esque. And that is hoofed clear, out for a throw-in, but the final whistle goes 0-0 at the end of normal time in this Champions League final between T90 and Seazon. It's been a very close game. Plenty of good midfield play and good play out on the wide areas, but in terms of actual chances being created, I think the best one probably was there near the end.
Most
from
definitely.
The corner that was headed over from Seazon. But we've got extra time coming up, more drama. It will be 2 periods of 15 minutes, no golden goal or anything, just 2 regular periods of 15 minutes. And if it is still level after that, we'll be looking at penalties, at settling this this high-stakes Champions League final.
Could my prediction be right?
Could well be.
Well, I predicted extra time. Let's just see if it goes to penalties.
Well, stamina will play a key part in this because, the best players do it already in terms of preserving their stamina throughout the game. But there'll be plenty of opportunity for these runs in behind. Maybe Seazon kind of worked that one out during the first half and have done their best to work on that, because that is the style of play that they've been looking to do this game with the long through ball. But here we go. Shells on the right-hand side for Seazon. Lovely turn. Oh, good challenge there, but he can't quite get it away. T90 still under a bit of pressure, but the ball is out of play. It's amazing how quick these extra time halves go in FIFA as well. So you just got to keep it tight, I think, at the back. I think the more important thing in extra time is just not to concede. But Seazon passing the ball wonderfully. Great turn there. It's through on the left-hand side. Oh! There's a collision there between the two players, and the referee could have blown that for either way, but instead allows play to go on with absolutely no call in terms of advantage or anything. Strong tackle for T90. The ball is wriggled free. Good strength by the short striker there, brushing the striker off the ball. And again, a little bit sloppy there at the back from Seazon, but the ball is sprayed out. Long again. Can anything be done on this right-hand side? Dinked over towards the back post and headed away. Seazon definitely growing into this, putting the pressure on in extra time. Confidence and the experience shining through a little bit here. That's a wonderful ball, though. If that bounces, can he spring through? He's still got the ball, though. Oh! That could have gone anywhere. Brilliant dribbling, brilliant control there from the T90 man. He just couldn't quite... Thrown a leg out there, trying to get the clearance. If the player had fallen over after it, that could have been a penalty. But instead, he misses the man and goes out for a goal kick, which is cleared long. Another acrobatic pass into the middle of the pitch. That's a lovely long ball there. I think the defender will get to that, but he's going to challenge for it regardless. Very much enjoying this match. It's been brilliant. It's a really fun watch in terms of the different phases of play, the different changes in momentum between the two teams. At first, it looked like T90 were going to cause an upset, and they were somewhat outplaying Seazon. And then Seazon showed their quality. They've grown into it. It's just a shame we've not had any goals, but plenty of time for the all-important goal to come, as someone does have to win this game, and we end the first half of extra time again in this Champions League final between T90 and Seazon. Aaron, 15 minutes of this game left. Can you see there being a goal?
I don't know. Like I said before the game, I do hope it goes to penalties, as it's the drama that I want for this final. But Seazon do look to be creating more of the chances in extra time. But anything can happen if they commit too many players forward. T90 will counter that. So let's just say the last 15 minutes of extra time is approaching now. Let's just see who will be the winners.
It's finely balanced, and it's fascinating to watch. And it is kicked off for the final period of play in this match, as the second half of extra time is underway. Oh, that's a bit scrappy. There's wonderful plays through on the left. I admire the confidence to not shoot that straight away, but there was definitely an angle there for a shot on that left foot. Tried to work it into the middle instead, but it's worked right. And Seazon probing away. Chipped towards the back post.
Whoa.
Keeper punches that. Very well done coming out there. Well judged by the goalkeeper. I think this is the difference I'm seeing between the two teams right now anyway, is they look pretty level in terms of fitness, which is what a concern of mine was at the beginning of extra time.
But in the first half, not in extra time, the first half, T90 were one another level. They were doing really good, weren't they? And now,
yeah, I think the big difference is I think Seazon are just that little bit faster on the ball in terms of their dribbling and close ball control. They're able to wriggle their way around one defender, and therefore T90 need to commit two men to each attacker. which is leaving them a bit too pinned in, but the ball is floated in towards the middle. Oh! Oh, will they live to regret that?
That was a chance.
Fantastic chance. I'm amazed that didn't go into the back of the net. Hopefully that doesn't play on his mind too long, but it's bound to be worked out onto the left-hand side here. Was he onside there? It's a wonderful turn. Oh, and the opportunity! Oh, great defending in numbers from Seazon. There's literally 4 minutes left in this game. There have been 2 big chances for T90, really making that last throw of dice. Oh, he's wrestled him to the ground there. Seazon get the ball away just in the end. But yeah, T90, I can sense, are definitely going for this one. They can smell that this is their opportunity. I think they don't want this to go to penalties, essentially. That's Seazon restarting with the long throw. Well cleared. But there is a foul given after a strong challenge in the header. This has got to be the last opportunity of the match, surely. It's a good position here to play it short and play it over the top. Well closed down, but it's still there. The cross is played in, and that's a very strong header. Once again, it's played out towards the back post. They are free. Ooh, this is last-minute drama. Headed out well on the edge of the area here for Seazon. Great challenge. Can they get men forward? They cannot.
There we go. I caught it.
The whistle has gone. It's gone to penalties. Quick call, Aaron. Who's winning this?
I reckon I'd say T90 win on penalties.
Okay. Well, the first penalty has gone in from T90. Seazon stepping up. Oh, my word. This could be an absolute show up for the books. Everyone backing Seazon. T90, confident penalty. Annoying run-up, but very confident penalty. 2-0 up in this shootout. Seazon get one back. Still need things to swing back into their favour, though. Great penalty there. Lovely switch of direction right at the end. Stepping up. It's tapped into the corner there. T90 now. They can put the pressure on. Which right into the corner. If Seazon miss this, T90 are the Champions League winners. It's saved!
They've won
T90 are the champions. Wonderful stuff. They'll be ecstatic. Oh, everyone that predicted a Seazon win, eating their words right now. It's a fantastic performance. It was an even game. I'm not going to try and sway it in that direction. But T90 did a fantastic job playing to their outs, essentially. They knew that they had to play it down the wings. They had to play it fast. They had to get around Seazon's narrow block. And they did that. They also pressured them a lot more than anyone has done in a very long time. And they come away rewarded with a grand prize. Aaron, over to you.
Thank you very much, Chris. But yeah, guys, what a final that was. I predicted it before the game. It was going to penalty shootout, and it did. As you can see on the screen before, that T90 goalkeeper was absolutely amazing, winning them the penalty shootout with the last kick saved by the T90 goalkeeper. We do appreciate everyone for watching this Champions League final tonight. We did hit 800 live views before the stream got took down, and we reloaded it back up and we hit around 300. Still a great number. We do appreciate everyone coming to support the pro clubs community. And yeah, T90 are this year's VPG Esports Champions League winners, winning the £1,500. Congratulations to T90. I do give it to Seazon though. Seazon did put on a hell of a performance, and obviously they must beat themselves, because obviously losing on the penalty shootout in the Champions League final, yeah, it's
rough to take, and I wonder how much they'll be regretting that missed header at the end of 90 minutes there.
Oh, who missed that? He must be beating himself for missing that.
It was
that opportunity.
Oh, do you mean the one on screen now?
Yeah, the one for T90.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay with it now.
You'll be okay now because the champions. But yeah, what a fantastic Champions League final. That's probably my favourite Champions League final of all. We hit the max amount of numbers, and yeah, it couldn't have been better. Penalty shootout, fantastic. Okay guys, that is it for tonight's live coverage between Seazon and T90 Futbol. If you just joined the stream, you've come at the wrong time. T90 are this year's VPG Esports Champions League final winners, winning the £1,500. We'll be back this weekend for the start of our World Esports competition between 64 nations around the world, competing to be the #1, winning a cash prize of £1,000. From me and Chris, we want to thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
People wishing for a burner, killing everybody walking. You know that it's on the finest, fuck bitch, you beat it. How they watch you fucking no beat it, not if you want it. Killing everybody walking. You know that it's on the finest. Timmy, turn. People wishing for a burner, killing everybody walking. You know that it's on the finest, fuck bitch, you beat it. How they watch you fucking no beat it, not if you want it. Killing everybody walking. You know that it's on the finest. Timmy, turn. People wishing for a burner, killing everybody walking. You know that it's on the finest, fuck with your beat. How you watch it, but you know beat.
The team will compete in the 11v11 Virtual Pro Gaming League.
People wishing for a burner, killing everybody walking. How you watch it, but you know beat. Killing everybody walking. Know that it's on the finest.